Looks crazy, right? Hello y'all, welcome back to the channel. So today we are gonna talk highlight and contour because there are so many different ways to highlight and contour, and so I just wanted to share how I did it and hopefully it can help somebody else. Before we dive in and I show you how I do it and what my technique is, let's just talk about why we highlight and contour. I like the fact that when you highlight and contour your face, you can not necessarily make yourself look like a different person, but you can, because highlighting and contouring can change everything, y'all. But the fact that you can just add depth in certain areas and you can make other areas stand out a little bit more. Like I like the my cheekbone feature, and so to highlight that I just make that a little bit lighter. So I'm gonna show you my technique and how I like to use highlight and contouring to make my face shape more of that like oval face shape, because technically they say that the oval face shape is the most desirable, and that's what you're actually trying to contour your face to look like, is more of an oval face shape. So I actually have a stronger jawline here, and then I feel like I'm a little bit rounder. So I like to contour and highlight according to that. There are other ways to highlight and contour for other face shapes, and I can definitely help you. If you have questions, anything like that, drop them below, or you can reach out to me through one of my social media accounts, and I would be happy to help you figure out which would be the best way to highlight and contour for your face shape. So let's go ahead and dive in here, and I am going to talk you through how I highlight and contour. I'll be using this concealer and this contour stick. I like to apply in a triangular shape under my eye while also bringing it up into the corner as well. Apply liberally under my eye to make it nice and bright. I also apply on the tip of my nose and the bridge and extend it up between my brows and fan it out. Then I apply to the Cupid's bow and chin. Looks crazy, right? Then I use a damp blending bud and I start pressing the concealer in until all the edges are blended. While pressing under the eye, it helps to look up with your eyes so you can get as close to your lash line without causing irritation. I close my eye to blend the inner corner and use any remaining product on the sponge to cover the rest of my eyelid. Ta-da! Then I grab my baby powder. Any finishing powder of your preference will do for this part. I use the pad to heavily set the areas that I press the concealer into. This ensures that the concealer stays put and won't crease throughout the day. Before I finish setting, I take my contour stick and add to the hollows of my cheek. This will make my cheekbones pop. If you're not sure where the hollow is, make the fishy face and follow that line. I also add some under my bottom lip to give the illusion of a fuller looking lip. I add some to the sides, under, and across the bridge of my nose for a more defined dimensional look. corners of my forehead. And from the hollow down to my jawline to narrow it and give it an oval looking face shape. Under the jawline, chin, sides of neck, and temples. Again, to create that oval face shape. Then I take the dome part of my blending bud and start pressing in upward motions. Remember, pressing it and not swiping at it. Press out towards the hairline on your forehead and temples. Press down your neck and jawline until blended, then upward at the very edge of your jaw. This is much more convenient without earrings on. Blend the nose contour out. Now I finish setting the concealed areas with my BB powder. I add a little powder between my cheek and jawline contour to accentuate my jawline. Then I take my fluffy tapered brush I lightly dust it in the BB powder and tap off any excess powder. Then I start to swipe away the excess powder and blend it out. Then you'll take your contour powder. I just use a cooler, darker colored pressed powder. Everyone has a different preference. I take my smaller fluffy brush, dust it in the powder, tap off the excess, and start adding it over the areas I blended my contour stick. Let's just get rid of that double chin. Again, we're just softening the corners of the faces. Then I grab a smaller fluffy eyeshadow brush when adding the powder to my nose contour. Dust, dust, swipe, swipe, just blending, blending, blending. We don't want any harsh lines here. When in doubt, blend it out. Ta-da! And now I use a smaller fluffy brush for my blush and apply to the apples of my cheeks. When you smile, the apple is the roundest part that sticks out the furthest. I apply a little excess on the tip of my nose. Now for a shimmery highlight. These two are my favorites. This one is more of a bronzy glow, while this one is more of a pinkish blushy glow. Let's go with the bronzy one. Again, taking a smaller fluffy brush, I apply it to my cheekbones, dragging it up into my temples and down over my blush. Look at that glow, y'all! Then, the tip and bridge of my nose, between my brows, up onto my forehead a bit, on the cupid's bow and the chin as well. Then I grab my final highlight powder. Yes, I'm extra. I use my finger to apply it to my cupid's bow, tip of my nose, inner corner of my eyes, and bridge of my nose. These are the areas I want it most concentrated. Then I grab my fan brush, dust it in the highlight powder, apply to the top of my cheekbones, then diffuse the areas I applied with my finger. Presto changeo, there's my highlight and contour. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope this was informational. I hope you learned something. If you have other techniques you want to share with me, I would greatly appreciate it because I love learning new techniques. I love trying new things as far as, you know, the makeup techniques, everything like that. So if you have suggestions, definitely drop them down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave, and I will see you all next video. Bye guys!